Hi students, till now we completed some of the APIs, that is open we completed create, read, write, close, FCNTL, LSIC, link, unlink, state and F state. Okay. Next one is access. We discussed already. In this video we are going to discuss CH mode, FCH mode and CH1, FCH1 and LCH1 and U time. These three we are going to discuss in this video. These are the APIs. Okay, CH mode, FCH mode. Okay, the CH mode and FCH mode focus these two function. CH mode and FCH function change file access permission for owner, group and others, and also as well as set user ID, set group ID and stick files. Okay, the process must have the effective user ID of either the super user or owner of the file. Okay, here the prototype of these functions are, you can see that there are three header files: hash include, system or type.h, hash include, system or start.h, include unistandard.h. Okay, and these two are prototype. In CH mode there are two arguments. One is constant char path name and mode underscore t flag. Here FCH mode also there are two argument. One is file descriptive, that is first one. Next one is flag. Okay, the path name argument of CH mode is the path name of the file, where the file descriptor argument of FCH is the file descriptor of the file, nothing but this is the path name of the file. FDCS is file descriptor. Okay, the CH mode function operate on the specific file, where this FCH function operate on a file that has already been open. Means they are telling that CH mode function operate on the specified file, where FCH mode function operates on the file that have been already opened. Okay, that is the difference between CH mode and FCH mode. Okay, and to change the permission bit of a file, the effective user ID of the process must be equal to owner ID of the file, or the process must have super user permission. Okay, the mode is specified as bitwise or of the content shown below. Okay, the modes are F underscore S UID, nothing but set user ID on execution. Next, S underscore SIGID, nothing but set group ID on execution. Next, S underscore ISVTX, nothing but saved text. Okay, next S underscore IRWXW, nothing but read, write, execute. R represent the read, W represent the write, X represent the execute by the user. Okay, S underscore IRUSR, nothing but read by user or owner. S underscore IWUSR, nothing but write by user or owner. S underscore exusr nothing but execute by user or owner. Okay, same way S underscore irwxg nothing but read, write and execute by group. Okay, here U represent the user, where here G represent the group. Okay, here S underscore irgrp nothing but read by group. S underscore iwgrp nothing but write by group. S underscore ixgrp nothing but execute by group. Okay, next here S underscore irwxo, here O represent the others nothing but word. Read, write, execute by others. Okay, same way here S underscore irOTH read by others. S underscore IWOTH write by others. S underscore IXOTH execute by others. This is the CH and FCH, CH mode and FCH mode API. Next one is CH1, FCH1, LCH1. Okay, what is the function of these three? The CH1 function change the user ID and group ID of the file. Okay, the prototype of these functions are these two are header files, these three are prototype. Okay, you can see that here CH1 there are three argument. One is path name, user ID, group ID. Here FCH1 only there are three argument. One is file descriptor, user ID and group ID. Next LCH1 there are three argument. One is path name, user ID and group ID. Okay, here path name argument is the path name of file. Okay, means the path name argument is representing the path name of the file. The UID argument specify the new user ID to assign to the file. Means ಇದನ್ನು ಈ ಫೈಲ್ಗೆ ನ್ಯೂ user ID will be set. That is the represented by UID. Okay, next GID argument specify the new group ID to be assigned to the file. Okay, next API is uTime function. Okay, what is the use of this uTime function? The uTime function modify the access time and modify the time stamp of the file. Means it going to change the access time and modify time stamps of a file. Okay, the prototype of uTime function is #include system/type.h unistandard.h #include utime.h. Okay, and this is the prototype. Int is the return type, uTime is the function, constant char is the data type. Here there are two arguments. One is path name, another one is times. Okay, if it is success it is going to return 0. If it is failures it is going to return -1. That is on the return here. Okay, the path name argument specify the path name argument specify the path name of the file. Means this argument is going to represent the path name of the file. Okay, the times argument specify the new access time and modification time for the file. Okay, the times argument, this one. Times argument specify the new access time and modified time for the file. The structure uTimeBuf is defined in the uTime.h header file. Okay, this is represented in uTime.h header file. Okay, struct uTimeBuf. Okay, here you can see that time underscore t AC time means access time, time underscore t mode time means modification time. Okay, the time data type is an assigned long and its data is the number of second elapsed since the birthday of Unix, nothing but 12 a.m. Jan 1 of 1970. If the time nothing but variables is specified as null, the function will set the named file access modification time to the current time. Okay, means the function will set the file access and modification time to current time. If the times variable is address of the variable of the type struct uTimeBuf, the function will set the file access time and modification time to value specified the variable. This is the three difference. Okay, to represent this. This is the end of some of the API. Up to this we discussed this type of APIs: open, create, read, write, close, FCNTL, LC, link, unlink, start, fstart, access, chmod, fchmod, ch1, fch1, lch1, uTime. These are the some of the API. Using this API, we are going to create regular file, directory file, first in first out file, black device file, character device file, symbolic link file. Okay, in further classes we are going to discuss some of the topics. Okay, I am going to end up here. In next class we are going to discuss some of the other topics. Okay, thank you.